Yogi Clan, welcome back to Yogi Cycle Service. Today we got a little bit different of an adventure. We got one of my brother's bikes on the lift here, a 2003 Kawasaki Nomad 1500 Fi. And the issue that he has is about a month ago, he was rolling down the road, hit a oil slick, I believe, and had a slow speed layover. Thankfully, though, as at slow speed, it did bend his handlebars and damage his fairing, so he brought it over to the house because I have quite a few sets of handlebars up on the shelf left over from Harley projects, and it just so happens that he has 1-inch bars on this Kawasaki, and I got 1-inch leftover stock bars up on the shelf. And really, to swap out these bars, it's really not a hard job. It took us less than an hour. It's just really a matter of pulling the old set off and putting the new set on, loosening up some clamps on controls, pulling the controls off of the one set of bars and putting them on the other. So we'll get the bars set on and clamped in. We'll put him on the bike, get about the right angle. Then all we're going to do is start taking controls off of one set of bars and swap everything over to the new set of bars. It worked out perfectly. It was a free set of bars for him, and it really didn't take us, like I said, much time at all. So we still had enough time that we could do a tire change on his bike after we got the handlebars done. The only issue we really had is on the stock Harley bars. They do have dimples on the back side, which I don't know why, but for some reason the controls, we just had trouble getting them tightened down on there because of the dimples. I can't tell you why. It just was the weirdest thing I ever saw. But yes, you can see here I'm taking some Aquanet, and I use that. I spray it inside the bar. After it sets and after it dries, I find it's a really great adhesive, and it's a really cheap adhesive, but I would much rather use Aquanet on these grips than any kind of glue, because if you ever want to take the grips back off at a future date, the Aquanet works really well. Highly recommended. So after you get the grip switched, it's just a matter of clamping everything on and then adjusting it, getting it to where it feels comfortable for the rider. Make sure when you are tightening the handlebars on the risers that you definitely torque it. Those are aluminum risers, and they are really easy to strip out, so save yourself some money and not strip out your risers, and just do a quick Google search to see what the torque setting is. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. I do know that it was really easy to find on Google. So make sure you check that out. And that doesn't just apply with a Kawasaki. That is especially important also for a Harley. And you'll learn real fast if you over tighten them how easy it is to strip those out. Now you can put a thread locker in there to fix it, but I just prefer to do it right the first time and torque it. So now with the bars changed and swapped, we'll go ahead and start making our adjustments. Now that we have all the components put together, get the height set right for him for comfort. You can see I'm torquing it down now. And after we get the ride height set, we're going to go ahead and start adjusting some of the controls. Make sure the levers are where he wants them, and likewise the switches, making sure that they're at the right angle. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and check all the electronics, make sure all the switches are working and I didn't accidentally pinch any wires as I put them back together. And here we're just checking for alignment, just making sure everything's good and making some small fine-tune adjustments if needed. And that's just about it, Yogi Clan. It's as simple as that. Not a hard job at all. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.